This is what is blocking your manifestations. What this is, you're going to gain that clarity in this video, and not only are you going to gain the clarity of what is blocking your manifestations, but what the next steps are for you. There's something for everyone in this video because I'm going to touch on a lot. It's timeless so that when you rewatch it, you're gonna pick up something else when it's like, ooh, I came here for a relationship letting go of, and now I'm coming here for letting go of this part so I can let this in, which takes me into what this thing that is blocking your manifestations is letting go. You're not letting go of the very thing, person, place, job, relationship, friendship that is blocking from letting in your manifestations, your dreams, your goals, your desires from physicalizing, actualizing. If you found this video, if you were pulled to play this video, this is resonant, prevalent, pertinent in your life, in your journey right now. So I ask you to listen with your heart and with your open mind to feel the activations, the little goosebumps, the like, ooh, aha moments. That's for you. So we hear in the manifestation community, you have to let go. When I really feel into letting go, it's not just for manifesting. Letting go is for your mental health. Letting go is for you feeling your best. Letting go is to let in. It just naturally allows letting in. When you let go, you're naturally letting in the flow of what is meant for you, what is on your heart's desire. So I really don't want you to get it twisted that, okay, I'm gonna let this go so I can let this in. It's a natural, organic progression. Like the sun lets go to darkness, and darkness lets go to let in the light. The sunlight lets go to let in the darkness. Like it's just day, and it's just the flow of things. So it's not doing to get, it's being to receive. Being in the highest, most authentic version of you to receive and let in your manifestations, your dreams, your goals, desires. When you are holding on to the past, to an ex, to a toxic friendship, to a soul-sucking job, you are not in your highest and greatest version of yourself, your authentic self. You're not operating from your heart, operating from fear, from limiting beliefs, which makes you feel stuck and like no movement and in a very low vibration. So I'm gonna go over different facets and iterations of letting go. And as you are listening, you will know, as something will flash in your mind, you'll get a thought, it will just be like, that's it, that's for me. If it doesn't come in this video within the next couple of days, it will just be so clear to you. And then this clarity, may a strong urge and pull and intuitive nudges come with that for you to let go. So this aligned action piece, what it may be. So letting go may be physically, like taking action, having a conversation with someone, letting go, clearing and making space in your closet, like clothes hold energy. It can weigh you down. It can bog you down. So for example, I knew a friendship that I had to let go of. It was very toxic, actually a few toxic relationships. And I wanted to hold on because connect to the part of you that wants to hold on. Like, what does that part of you need? So it's probably this like wounded, ego conditioned, lower level self, full of limiting beliefs and fears. You got these two voices going on. Your heart, your higher self is like, yo, you gotta leave this, it's gotta end. You gotta choot choot, skirt skirt, move on. And then this side is like, no, but then you'll be alone. Nobody's gonna love you again. You'll never find anything that is this good. Okay, let's not settle for like good and okay or mediocre. You did not manifest a beautiful life to have a mediocre life, okay? You came here for exceptional. Baseline, exceptional. So this younger part of me, what it needed that was like, if you let go of this friendship, you're not gonna have friends and you're gonna be all alone, was actually, I'd rather be alone than be around this toxicity. And when I let go of that friendship, I let in within a matter of, what did it take, like 1 or 2 months? so many incredible friendships who were like-minded, who were doing the inner work, who had side hustles or were entrepreneurs, like people who were so much more in alignment with me and who I am and where I'm going when I let go of this one friendship. I've gained like 4 or 5 really deep, meaningful connections, and then like 15 great friendships, not as close, but I mean, deep, meaningful friendships, those take time and energy. I allowed a whole friend group to come in when I let go of one friend. So this is just an example of when you let go, what will flow in naturally. I didn't change or do anything different after that. I just kept showing up into the places and spaces that made me happy, that I enjoyed, and then the friends, the people were there. They were there before, but it's like we have this block and resistance, and it's felt when we're holding on to things that are keeping the flow of what's meant to come into our life. So who or what do you need to let go of? Like physically let go of. Maybe it's having a conversation, maybe it's one job, maybe you have 2 jobs right now and you're like, I gotta let this one job go, so you can really let in the opportunities of where you're meant to go. Another example is I let go of a business and a business partnership that was no longer serving me. So there's different ways to tune into like, am I meant to let this go? Is it serving you? Is it in alignment with who you are now? It might have been in alignment with who you were a year, 2 years ago, but if you are shifting, evolving, and changing, you better believe the things you were interested or started to embark upon will shift and evolve with you. And if they can't shift and evolve with you, for example, this business partner was not going to shift and evolve with me. She was stuck. She wanted to stay stuck. She wanted to stay in her limiting beliefs and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, boop, 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 expanding, expanding, expanding. And it was like, we were so far off then. And you might feel this in a friendship, the person you're with right now, in any type of partnership where you're very off now. And letting go can look in so many different ways. It could just be like, hey, conversation and a little bit of more distance created. It might be a complete cut off. You know, if you're like, somebody tell me, like you actually know, like you know. You know. When I let go of that business, actually, little caveat here, if you're really open and connected to the divine, whether that be God, universe, your guides, at this time I was really allowing myself to be just open to the universe. There was too many synchronicities for me to deny I was connected to something. I actually, little Meg at the time, could not end that business partnership and that business. So divine intervention stepped in and literally forced and pushed me out of that business that I couldn't do on my own. And so organically, naturally, actually quite painful. If I would have just taken the action before, it wouldn't have ended so terribly, so painfully. Like I had so much healing and recovering to do after that, but that was my journey. And now I can see, wow, divine intervention will step in and swoop in if I actually won't let go of something that's super, super toxic in my life. But what I learned from that is I will choose and do my part and be my part and let go before it gets to be a very volatile situation. When that let go in my life, I naturally flowed into where I was truly meant to expand, and that was in clinical hypnotherapy, doing my own thing. I totally desired a laptop lifestyle while still helping so many people at the same time. And boom, that is where I really expanded and went into and let in what I was really truly meant to be doing. My body wasn't exhausted anymore. I wasn't being manipulated and controlled by anyone anymore. I was experiencing freedom. I let in freedom when I let go of like control and manipulation. So maybe you can reflect and see too when, interesting, this all happened and it like forced me out. What do you have to let go of mentally? So thoughts, judgments, criticisms from others, we can really hold on to what other people say. And just so you know, that is coming from their own limiting beliefs. That is coming from their own lack. People who judge other people reserve the most judgment for themselves. You cannot give what you do not have. So if you have a lot of judgment, you're going to give judgment. If you have a lot of love, you're going to give love. If you have a lot of happiness, you're going to give happiness. You give what is in you. So when people are judging, I like feel actually really sad and really bad for them. I'm like, wow, you must have a lot of judgment reserved for yourself, and that's sad. Happy people don't go around trying to make other people unhappy. Happy people are just an expression of joy and happiness, and that's what comes through you. When you have others' judgments, criticisms imprinted within your heart and your mind, deep breath and let that go. It has nothing to do with you and all to do with them. Return that energy back to sender. Nope, not mine. Inbox is full. Sorry, can't leave a message. Letting go of limiting beliefs. Now this one is super, super important because our subconscious is the ruler of everything. Definitely check out different videos here that I've talked about limiting beliefs, because it is a different process to really work with your subconscious mind, do some hypnosises as well to really rewire your subconscious. I've made some here on my own channel to support you, where it is such a pure, clear intention to support you. I want you to feel your best. Your mind has a big, big role in that part. Emotionally and energetically, what are you holding on to? Holding on to the love from your ex, holding on from the school days, the best days were behind you, all that fun there, like not letting that go and being like, yes, those times were what they were and they were great, and being grateful for them. If you're holding on to them, you're not going to let in even more joy, even more adventures, even more love, even more things to be grateful for, because you're so stuck that these were the best times and I'm never gonna have it. So now that this is a mental holding on and an emotional and even maybe physical, because you're staying in that situation or that relationship that you're not meant to be. These all really like kind of tie and morph together. So when you let go, you will let in more love, more joy, more gratitude. So this is where the manifestation community really talks about letting go of your manifestation. Like let go and just trust. Energetically letting go of any expectations, outcomes, timing, because if you're really trusting in your heart's desires, they were gifted to you for a reason. Definitely check this video out so you can really anchor in what you desire for yourself, for your life, for your love, for your relationships, for your impact, for your everything. This video will help you actually fully, truly believe that. You gotta let go of these, well, it might not work out. Everybody else can have it but me. I'm not the lucky one. It's not gonna happen for me. You gotta let that go so you can let in trust. You can let in certainty. We're gripping so tight that the manifestation, the dream, the goal has to happen at this certain time. It leaves us with this like fear, this stress, this needy energy, like always checking, like, is it happened yet? Or is it here yet? Versus being in the present, falling in love with yourself, falling in love with your life, letting go of when, so you can just let in this gratitude for life, and let in intuitive nudges for the steps to take for aligned action. If we're so stuck in our head, we're not letting in the wisdom of our heart. We're not letting in, we're just creating so much interference that we can't connect to what the next move, if any, is. It might for you just be like, chill, relax, be in the present. It might be, do this, go there, create this. But if we're stuck up in here, it's like, whoa, like you drive yourself crazy and nuts, and you're so confused. Confusion is up here. Confusion is of your mind. Drop down into your heart. Take a breath. One very activating statement that's been so supportive for me and so true is, I receive abundant blessings in divine right timing. And this can be put on the lens for love, abundant blessings of love and friendships, abundant blessings of success and impact. Abundant blessings are your goals, your dreams, your desires in divine right timing. So when you let go of your own timeline, you can let in the organic, the natural unfolding of your manifestations and start to see the challenges are meant for you. They're preparing you. They're the stepping stones. Each relationship is a stepping stone. Each ending is a stepping stone, because you can't get onto the next stone, the next step, until you leave that last one, until you let go of that step. You know the next stepping stone is there, and that is how you move forward. You gotta leave that last one. You gotta let go. So whether you're letting go energetically, emotionally, mentally, physically, letting go will allow you to let in. Letting go can also be on an identity level. Letting go of being a people pleaser. You're so caught up being a people pleaser that you're not being an insert your name pleaser. I'm not being a Maegan pleaser. I'm not pleasing my own needs and heart's desires and taking the right actions and steps for me, because I'm over here pleasing everybody else, and then I'm so out of touch of what I want and what I desire, yet I feel depleted because my identity was I need to be a people pleaser. Where that comes from is really established in childhood, how you got or didn't get your needs met, and then these ways, our identity of what we have to be, a perfectionist, an overachiever, need validation from others. If you need support with that, definitely check out the description below. That is my forte in supporting people from really shifting out of this past, the conditioned part of you, and really strengthening this voice of your higher self, what's right for you, your intuition. But we got to clear out that interference, those old programming and conditioning from our past that is locked in our subconscious, that you can program, you can shift, you can create what you want up here so you can connect to what's in here. Rewatch this. You're going to get something out of it differently each time, a different clarity, a different connection, the confidence, the courage, the boldness to let go, because it can be a thing, especially if it comes into like where it's been very safe and comfortable for a long time, but there's this deeper part of you that's like, come on. You can be certain you are gonna be more than okay. And so many amazing things get to come from letting go. Now, use your discernment. This isn't saying, I mean, at one point in my life, I had to let go of friends, the environment I was in, a business. I let go of everything and rebirthed, resurrected an entirely new and different life. I'm not saying you have to do that, but that was what was needed at my point in my journey at that time in my life. And whew, I am now living my dream life. I wake up every day, I am free, I'm connected to my heart, what is meant for me, my visions for life. I have the most incredible friendships, relationships with myself, with others, a baller bank account. That doesn't mean there isn't challenges, that's a part. When you let go, it might be like, oh my gosh, I let go and now it feels like it's worse. The challenges are the stepping stones as well. They're preparing you to hold, to have the bandwidth, the capacity to increase even more love, wealth, health, joy, adventures, impact in your life. If you enjoyed these insights and you'd like to go deeper with me, and you'd like them to land even further or do some deeper inner work, more than what I can offer you here in this video, even though there's so much wonderfulness in here, if you're feeling pulled to progress, definitely check out offers that I have to go deeper so you can get on with yourself and living, truly living your best life, living it, feeling it, experiencing those dreams and manifestations and desires, and clear anything that is blocking and resisting from them flowing in, from you letting them into your life. Definitely leave a comment below of what you've let go and what flowed in and what came in naturally just from letting go. It's so encouraging for others to see, and we are in this together. It is my intention that we connect and a beautiful community is built together. You are not alone, we are here. And may you always feel welcomed and connected each time you are with me. May you have a wonderful day, or at least experience many wonderful moments in your day. If it's nighttime, have a wonderful sleep.